a community in the Central Tongu constituency of the Volta region dealing with a worrying reality. Their only source of water, a dirty pool, is laced with algae and leeches. The story of Mafe Tave Vekpo was the highlight of the first episode in JoyNews series, Addo, which tracks government's promises and the situation on the ground. The people say the Akufo-Addo government promised to ensure safe water in every community within its first 2 years in office, but their situation is yet to change. Jojo Kobna was there and reports.
In the first 2 years of an MPP administration, under this Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication program, where every constituency will get $1 million every for rural and deprived communities. Under this program, there should be no village or community in Ghana after the first 2 years that would have a water problem or a toilet problem. There should be no village or community. Once we implement this, the first 2 years, we will make sure you will not have a water problem or a toilet problem.
A promise from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia when the New Patriotic Party launched this manifesto in 2016 at the La Trade Fair Center in Accra. It has been over 2 years since this assuring statement was made, and it still rings in the minds of the people.
Times are wasting and times are wasting and
Mafe Tave Vekpo is a farming community of 600 people in the Central Tongu constituency of the Volta region. Residents do not enjoy basic access to potable water. Running water would be a luxury they can only afford to dream, and hope becomes a reality. Women and girls journey to the main source of water in the community, a pond. The pond is nestled in between trees. It is deep brown and dirty, with remnants of fallen leaves and other black substances floating on the surface. Feet wade in water. In a matter of seconds, receptacles are filled up. A herd of cattle make their way to drink the same source of water. The water settles in a white packet, and finally, its true color emerges. The water is used for washing, cooking, and drinking. Perfect Amade, a senior high school student, plans of abandoning her village in the future, mainly because of the poor quality of water. After getting used to potable water from secondary school, using the brownish liquid is difficult.
We are not having potable water, so that's what I don't like about the village. The water is not good for our health, and when we are using it, because of that, when we come back from school, we can't wear white clothes.
She won't be the first person to abandon the community. Many others have fled to urban areas for supposed better life.
This village consists of a population of about 1,500. But as I'm speaking now, we can only get about 500 to 600 people living in the community because of the nature of this thing. Most youth have fled the town to other places for greener pastures.
Perfect is conscious about the promise to ensure every community and village gets water 2 years of the MPP administration.
Our Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, please, you have seen the water we are taking here. As a normal human being, this water is not good for our health. So you need to do something about it for us.
I think they can give this water to even their dogs to drink because of the nature of the water. If they come, we feed them water, they don't drink it. They tell us it's okay. They will leave. Upon several efforts to have this pipe brought to this village, all these attempts proved futile.
Dola Nana Akufo-Addo, enye himle mi odu komunye bi, eshinwe, eshimele mi egbo, enabi mi la shifukpe, suku, mala du ko hamene mi view hala du difayi, enabi ne de view yivu kaka ko over jedo. Wanye fukpe ni yano, mi ojila mi yano fukpe, we ka de view avase. Yeta toko didi mi azobe, mali amowo, ka mi ava ikposhi, enye tetere jinemi. Tamila kuku demna dukla Nana Akufo-Addo be nana le shinya nava jemi odukom madimila chogbema.
They are not the only community with a terrible water situation. In fact, the assemblyman for Mafe Tave electoral area has identified about 14 communities lacking potable water. The second out of the 14 communities is Mafe Tave Vekpo. Greenish, slimy algae bloom on the surface of the water. The impact of algae on drinking water is complex, as some form of algae have the ability to affect water quality for humans and animal consumption, producing toxins that can have unpleasant and even serious health effects. After laboring to fetch and carry water over long distances, residents find a leech in the water. Sadness is etched in their faces. They have had to endure leeches for so many years. The rainy season will help them harvest some water, but when the dry season emerges, they'll go back to their default drinking water or walk some kilometers for this basic commodity.
As we are suffering from this particular water, like germs and others, we went there and bought water from Toveglim, that's a new pipe water. Sometimes we use the dirty one to wash our things because expenses for buying waters are very high.
There's more on this. Dear Nanato, to expect more from us here on the JoyNews channel.